Hi, you're watching Professor Plays, and this is my Factorio tutorial series built from scratch. So I left off here the last time I was making smelting. I probably should talk about different smelting techniques. This is kind of the standard, makes a full yellow belt of smelted ore. You don't need to start with two, obviously. You could just start with one. So you could do something like, well, I could do right here on this one. So just pretend this is not down here. You are not there. So I just have one row of furnaces with inserters like that, and you could put ore, copper, iron ore onto the belt and put on one side and put coal on the other side. Just have one single row of smelting to get things started. That certainly is an option. Do I have any mining drills? I do. Let me have some mining drills up here so I can actually see what this looks like. You just need to put your ore on one side of the belt and coal on the other side of the belt in this layout. Let's go like this. Are you going to mine coal? Yes, you will mine coal. You will not mine coal. Are you mining coal? No. I need more electric poles. I just take these small electric poles and I just put a grid of small electric poles like this on the ore deposit. And then I just put the mining drills in there, and you'll see the spacing that I use here in just a moment. Let me finish this grid. You don't need to do it this way. You just need to get mining drills on the ore. But this is kind of a dense pattern of mining drills that's fairly easy to do. So it doesn't matter which side is which or where you start them, but the basic idea with these small electric poles is they are spaced such that you can put two mining drills between the poles. If you notice right there where I'm standing, my character is, I can put that mining drill there. I can't put it higher than that because the electric pole's in the way. So I can put one there, and if I go down here, I can fit one in there perfectly. So I can put two mining drills between electric poles. And on this side, and it doesn't matter again which side, you could have done it on this side like this. And then on this side, you can just put mining drills, and they will all be in the electric power area of the pole. They will all have electricity. So just a solid column or row on this side, and then put your belt in there like that. So that's a nice compact mining drill placement. You don't need to put them that close together. The mining drill has a bigger area that it mines. You see the shaded box around the mining drill. It will mine anything in that shaded box. And so the advantage of getting them closer together is it mines faster. It mines the resources faster, so it can fill up the belt faster. And then the simple smelting arrangement would be put ore on one side of a belt. Give me some power down here. Put ore on one side of the belt, put coal on the other side of the belt. Now in the early game, maybe you don't want to run a coal belt. You can just throw a chest down here, get yourself an inserter. It doesn't have to be a fast inserter, but I'll use a fast inserter. And put some coal in this chest, and then give that some power like that. And that's a way to put coal on the belt, on the other side of the belt. So a fast inserter will feed coal in fast enough to run a fairly long line of smelting. It doesn't take that much coal to do smelting. So that chest with coal would feed this entire line. I'm just holding down the left mouse, and the game figures out where to place the electric poles. Like that, and then you need to get the ore, or the, not the ore, but the plates out of there, obviously. Oop, did I run out? I ran out. I need one more. Like that. I'm just holding down left mouse. And there we go. So that coal will make it down there, I think, all the way to the end. Yeah, there's already one down there. You can see there's coal that made it all the way down to the end. So that's a simple way to set up some early smelting. Just, well, I ran out of coal, but just put coal in a box and put an inserter in, and remember it puts the item on the opposite side of the belt. So I'm putting iron ore on the top of the belt and coal on the bottom of the belt, and that's going into smelting. So that's a simple way to do iron, copper, whatever you need. Now, I do that sometimes. That's not what my blueprints look like. So my blueprints for smelting look like something like this. And then what I do for the blueprints is, I need some splitters. I have some. Okay, underground, you go there. Splitters, you go there. And I need more inserters. And I need more iron plate. And I need copper. Can't build a smelting line without inserters. Okay, I'll be crafting some inserters while I'm talking. So what I do in my blueprints is it doesn't matter one end or the other, is I put a splitter and a splitter like that facing each other. And the idea with that is you can put a belt that comes out of there like that. Now what this does is it's going to side load. This splitter is placing items on the left side of this belt, and this splitter is placing items on the right side of this belt. So you put ore on one side and coal on the other side, and it will give you what you want on the belt. You'll have material being fed down the belt that can go into the furnaces for smelting. Now you just want to get the coal in here. So my blueprints look like this. I don't have enough room. My blueprints look like this. I have a splitter there, and a splitter there, and a splitter there. And that goes like that. And that goes like that. And then I have an underground belt here, and here, and here. I actually don't have one there, do I? Have an underground belt there. And then, oops, and then you need to be that way. And then you need to be... That does not look like my blueprint. I don't think that's what my blueprint looks like. I'm not using my blueprint. I'm not using my blueprint. I just need to look at my blueprint. I have one more space in there. I have these split like that, and then that splitter up there that goes all the way down with the belt. Okay, so this is a little bit tighter than what my blueprint is. So since I started talking about the blueprint, I better do this now, like my blueprint. This goes like this. That goes like that. That looks like that. That's what my blueprint looks like. Okay, so then the idea is the coal is brought in here, like that. And then the coal goes down to the next smelting line down here, and then it's fed off into this smelting line. And then the ore, whatever it is you're smelting, goes in here, either one of these or both. That's what my blueprint looks like. Now, you don't have to do it that way. The idea is basically splitter, ore on one side, coal on the other. It doesn't matter where the coal is, where the ore is. It makes no difference. So maybe you could make this a little bit smaller. Maybe you want to do, see if I can make this a little bit tighter here on this end. Let's see, could I do here and here? I think that'll be a little bit tighter. Oops. And then, so instead of bringing the coal down here, maybe I want to bring the coal in here, like that. Okay, so I've done that before too, like that. So now with this idea, this would be coal, and one of these would be ore. Doesn't matter again which one is ore. So that would work. Just however you want to do it. The basic idea is you put the splitters facing each other, and then it puts coal on one side and ore on the other. And then the rest is up to you how you want to do it. Okay. So whatever you like. Again, my blueprints look a little different than that, but you saw what it looked like. This has an advantage. Maybe I should change my blueprints. This has an advantage like this. The coal is not directional. My blueprints, I have, what is it? It says coal up, coal down. So my blueprints, I have basically duplicates of each one. I have a blueprint where the coal is coming down, and I have another blueprint where the coal is going up. Okay, so this way you don't need that. It's just coal in here and splitter over here. So it doesn't matter which is which. Coal here rather than ore here, splitter here. Coal here. Well, either one actually doesn't. This doesn't need to be coal either. Just one of them's coal and one of them's the ore. So it's up to you. So maybe you want to do it like that. I like that too. In fact, that might be better than what I did originally. So maybe I should try that. No, let me do that. I'm going to play with this one. I've used this before. I'll play with this one and maybe I'll like it better. So that's smelting. And ore needs to go in here somewhere. And coal, let's see, let's make ore down here at the bottom because coal's up there at the top. So you are coal here. Oops, give me a splitter. Let's put the splitter down here. Let's see, do I have any more mining drills? Yes, are you going to mine anything? Yes. Let's put the splitter there, it looks better. You, output priority left. Okay, see that yellow arrow? Okay, I want the output priority to go that way. That is down to the power plant. And now that means that belt needs to be full, and then whatever's left over will come this way. So I'm going to prioritize the power plant. Oh, let's see, and I'm going to need to split off like this for each smelting line. Correct. Yes. Because I'm going to have a smelting line there. And then a next smelting line down here somewhere. Like that. So I'll need coal that goes to a splitter. That goes in there. That goes fed into that splitter. That gets put on the other side of the belt. And then the coal continues down here and it goes to the next smelting line. Okay. I need more belt. I need more iron plate. I need everything. I'm also going to get visited by biters. Oops, did I click on? I don't need 5 undergrounds. I need belt. Yeah, the pollution's hitting that biter base, and I don't know what's up there. There may be something up there. I need some radar, is what I need. make some radar. Should I go up there and take out that biter base? I need to show you how to handle biters anyway. You don't need to. You can put defenses around the base. Should I do that? Okay, here's what I'll do. I've got some turrets. I'll put some defenses around the base. I think they're going to attack from that fighter base up there. That's the trouble, is guessing where they're going to go. See that circle? I'm holding a turret. That's how far the turret can shoot. So I'm going to put a turret there and give it some ammo. And I right-clicked and it put 98. I don't need 98 magazines in there, so I'm going to right-click, control right-click twice and take some out of there. Now I'm going to Q, select turret from my inventory, and I want to put another turret where these circles overlap. So where I'm standing, where my character is, that's how far this turret can shoot. And then the next turret can go over here. Like that. So that's how far that turret can. So now if I did it correctly, their fields of fire will overlap. So that turret on the left can shoot to where I'm standing, and this turret can shoot. Yeah, so they are overlapping. Okay, so now you need some ammo. Okay, that's not very good turret coverage. I mean, in terms of, it's not very many turrets, but that's like maximum possible coverage that you can get with turrets. So I'm going to do Control C, and I'm going to select those, and I'm going to figure out what the spacing is for my next one. So put another one over here. Give you some ammo. I'm looking in the window on the right. I can see how many bullets are in there, how many magazines. It says ammo. There's 37. And I could put some pipe around here to kind of protect them. I'll just let the bugs attack so you can see what that looks like, see how much damage they do. Oops. Like that. Do I have any more turrets? Oh yeah, I've got more turrets. No, I'll just do it like that. We'll just let them attack. Do I have my... Okay, now on the left here, you started with a pistol. I made a submachine gun. But notice the submachine gun is there, but the pistol is still selected. See that green there? It's selected. I don't want that pistol anymore. Normally I would put that in the spaceship just to get rid of it, but I deleted the spaceship. It was in my way. So I'm just going to, let's make a wooden box. Let's make a wooden chest here. There we go. This is the junk box. Where's a good place for junk? Over here. Let's put junk over here. Oh, I see a perfect place for junk. Yes, the island of junk. There we go, right there. There's the island of junk. Okay, and you get pistol, you get the honor of being the first piece of junk in the box. Okay, now I'm going to select my submachine gun, put it over there on the left. And now it's selected and it's got ammo. And notice I crafted armor in the last episode also. It's under combat. Oh, I can make better armor if I had steel. If I had 50 steel, I could make some better armor. Okay, I think I'll do that. I will make some better armor. So all you do to make steel is you smelt iron plate. What happened? Oh, I put too many. I put too many again. There we go. And give me some coal. There, and a little steel icon appears. So I'm making steel. Make myself a better armor. The other thing is, in the standard game, which is what I'm playing, the enemy, the bugs, can expand. So that's where the base was. They may have built other bases. And if you don't have radar coverage, you won't see them. So that base could be bigger now, and there may be other bases. But they will not... So this is under radar, this bright square. you would see a base if it was in that area. And remember, this radar is scanning out beyond that square periodically. And so if there was a base out there, you would see it there. But beyond that, like up here, you won't see it. So, okay, looks like there's no base. Well, there wasn't. I guess I walked up there to reveal that. So there was no base when I walked up there, but there might be one there now. So putting radar around there so it gives you a view of what's going on is a good idea. How's my power doing? Yeah, I better expand power. And I'm just going to get my steel. I'm going to control left, hold down left mouse and drag down through there. How many do I need? 50 steel and I got 30. Okay. So another batch. Oh, you're not doing anything. Research. You need iron plate. Yep. You need iron plate. And you probably need copper. Let's keep my research going there. Speaking of copper, I'm going to need copper smelting too. Let's see where. So, did I save that blueprint? Here, I'm going to do Control C and select this. Oh, I didn't finish building it. Ah, that's an issue. Okay, I'm going to do Control C anyway. Control C. Select that. Figure out my spacing. So I can put the next smelting line like that. See, those belts are touching. I typically don't do that. I typically leave a space between them like that. Looks like I'm hitting some electric poles down here when I do that. Looks like these electric poles are going to be in the way. Let me move them temporarily. I need 100 copper plate to make that. And you are not doing anything. Ah, now I can make my heavy armor. Also, when the bugs attack, there's a little flashing alert that pops up, which I ignore all the time. If the attack gets pretty intense and they start damaging stuff, then there's also an audible alarm, and that one I do notice. But the visual alert, which pops up down here at the bottom somewhere, is got a little red. It's a triangle or something with a red symbol in it. I ignore that thing all the time. Okay, so I guess I can leave that steel running because I might want steel for something else. Better check power again too. Yeah, I might as well make power bigger right now. More iron plate. It's one boiler to 2 steam engines, and then in this layout it needs a pipe between every 2. So I know that. That's why I'm crafting things in the numbers that I'm crafting of each one, and that's why I'm doing it that way. And did I get my straight pipe? Yeah. And then I need some of these. Oh, I got some. So you can put these in the center of the boiler like that. Doesn't matter where they are. It's maybe a little faster to put them like that. On the edges, you can kind of just put 2 at once on the boilers. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever you think looks good, or whatever's faster. So now I've got some more power. Click on the electric pole. And now it's a lot better. I think I said before that this turns red if you don't have enough. It's not this one that turns red. This one would be, or not red, but it would be yellow over here. yellow first and then red if it's really browning out. So the satisfaction bar would turn yellow, and then it would get lower and lower and lower, and then it would be red at some point. And this is how much you're producing over here. So we're good now. I better get some more smelting going because I'm going to run out of science. So I want to lay out my smelting. So give me a copy of this. Control C. I'm going to hold down Shift. I want to get that. Oh, I should finish building it. I don't have inserters down here. I do something. I'm looking at it. It's like, that doesn't look right. Let's put the rest of the inserters in there. Inserters on electric poles. And then make a print of it. Like that. Oh, those are ugly electric poles. No, we just can't have that. I'm sorry. That just will not do. How did you get so out of whack? You are fine. You are fine. You are fine. Is there somebody out of place up there? You should go there. You should go there. You are out of place. No. I have no idea. It certainly did not do that the first time I went running down through there with him. I don't know what it did. Anyway, so that looks better like that. So now Control C, hold down Shift, drag across through there and select whatever you want to be part of your blueprint. So I want all of that to be in my blueprint. So let's see, does it look okay? If you right click on this, at this point, if you right click, it removes an item. So I'll right click right there. Oh, this splitter, let's take this splitter out. So it shows it like a ghost. If you left click, it puts it back. So it kind of lets you edit, well, it does let you edit the print. So make sure you like it. And then up here, the icon, this is what the icon is going to look like. And this is where you put the items that appear in the icon. So what do you want the icon to be for smelting? That looks pretty good like that to me. Maybe you could say it's using small electric poles. Maybe you could put those on there. I don't know, whatever you want. And maybe put a splitter in there. And then give it a name. So right now it says unnamed blueprint. So let's call this. Full yellow coal side. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to think of how I named my others. Just want to distinguish it from the others. And then this is smelting from tutorial series. Oops, if I could spell series. Like that. Call it whatever you want. So whatever you want the icon to be, what do you want the name to be up here? Give it a description down here. I don't typically make these snap to grid. I just do it like that, like it is. Then create blueprint. You can see what it looks like. You can put it in your inventory. Press E and put it in your inventory, or you put it in your blueprint book, which is B. And then put it in your blueprint library, which is B. And then I made books. So these are books that I made. So I've got a smelting book. I'm going to right click on that. There's a smelting book. Put it down here in the smelting book. So there it is in the book. Full yellow coal side. Coal comes in on the side. So now I can press B. I can open up my smelting book. There it is. Right click. And there's the one I just made. Full yellow coal on the side. So left click. And now press E again to get out of there. Now I'm holding the blueprint. And so now I can put the blueprint, kind of line it up with that one, and put the blueprint in there like that. Now I leave a gap. See this belt right here that I'm on? You could put this new one. Let's get it lined up again. Where's it go? Like this, yeah. You could put the new one so the belts are next to each other. I typically leave a space, one belt space between there. like that's how I do it. Like that. Just if I want to run a belt the other way. Like that. So let's see, that would be iron, iron. I would need another iron there and another iron here. So there's 4 iron. And then I'd want copper. So there's a copper. There's a copper. There's a copper. And there's a copper. And then I would need stone. Yeah, there's room. There's room to do. Now stone, I'll do this one over here and change it. Stone, the ore, the stone, when you're smelting stone, does it show me here? Yeah, stone brick, the recipe for stone brick. It says ingredients, 2 stone. So iron plate, copper plate, the recipe for those is 1 copper ore, 1 iron ore. But for stone, it requires 2 stone to make a stone brick. So the stone smelting with yellow belts only needs to be half as big as the other ore, as the ore's smelting line is. So if that's 24, I only need 12. I need that. I don't need anything beyond that point. If I'm going to smelt stone into stone brick, that's how big the stone smelter needs to be. So let me do Control X and move this over here somewhere. Where's stone? Oh, stone's right here. Let's just put this right here because there's stone right there. So put stone smelting like that. And there's my layout for iron plate. So I counted those correctly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 iron plate, and 1, 2, 3, 4 copper plate, and then stone. And then I want steel somewhere. I have room over here. I'd probably put steel over here. I don't have room down there. I'd hit the water down there. So I'd probably put steel over here. Or up here. No, I don't want to put... Let's see. Let me look on the map view. I think I like it better over here. Oh, is there enough room to do it over here? There should be. There should be. Yeah, so I think I'll put steel over here. Okay, I'll do that later. So I need to do copper right now. So let's see. Am I out of research? I'm out of research. Yeah, I'm talking too much, not getting things built. So I need copper smelting. So 1, 2, 3. There's iron, 4 iron. This will be copper here. And the biters are going to visit anytime. Oh, did I get my bigger armor? I did. I'm going to put my armor on. I'm going to pick it up out of my inventory and put it down there. So now I'm wearing it. Put the other one back in my inventory. Where's my junk box? Junk box on the island. Here, you can have the other armor. Okay, I need assembly machines, and I need iron plate to make those. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. You are copper here. You see, those blueprints are handy for designing your base. I need belt. I need belt automated. Let's see, let's do a gear. And let's do a belt. And fast inserters, you can go there. You can be long-handed inserter there. Like that. And then you can put your belt here like that. And what am I crafting? I'm crafting machines. And I'm going to limit the size of this chest. Just click on the chest, click on that red X, and limit the size of the chest. So now I'm making belt. Okay, copper, I need more mining drills. More mining drills, I need more iron plate. And I need more copper plate. Okay, that'll be more mining drills. I won't need you anymore. So now mining drills could go there. Let's see, we're going to get some power for you. Oh, power's right here. Power's right here. There. How come you didn't get power? You did not connect up there. You connected... Who knows where you connected, but you didn't connect up there. Give me a copper cable. Oh, I got a bunch of junk queued up. Okay, don't give me a copper cable. You still don't have power. Do you have power? No. Oh, I didn't run these power... okay, that's why. These are not there. That's better. Now you have power. And you need a belt. And you are going to go up here. You are the top copper, yes. Like that. And you need to be coal going down through here. Like this. So now these are just for planning. So I'm not building these yet. They're in there for planning. I need to get coal down here. So what I do a lot is I just plow right through the blueprint with the coal belt. And this, I have to remember to go back and fix it later. It's obvious it'll need to be fixed, but just because you put that blueprint in there, you don't need to follow it exactly. If you don't have the raw material to do that, just leave it there for spacing purposes. Okay, give me some belt. And I need some splitters. Okay, and you need coal. Oh, splitters. We're working on splitters. Stop making mining drills and give me my splitters. I just clicked on the mining drill that was being crafted. That's the crafting queue, just to cancel that mining drill craft, so I could get the things I actually need. Like that. That'll give me some coal in there. Now we have coal and copper. Now give me some more mining drills. Like this. Oops. Yeah, we need to go down this way. Oh, I need more electric poles. There we go. There's some copper. And this will be some copper smelting. So this will give me a full yellow belt of copper plate, and I'll have a full yellow belt of iron plate. And then I can set up a little mall to kind of start building things like these inserters that I keep running out of. Well, you saw I already put the thing to make belts, but it would be nice to kind of make more than just the belts. Come on, give me my inserters. There we go. Okay, well, I'm busy crafting those. How am I doing on time? Oh, okay. Did we ever get the visitors? I told you I don't notice those warnings a lot. No, I'm surprised. Oh, how about that? That base is so far away that the pollution has not made it there yet. It's being absorbed by the vegetation, by the trees and stuff. That's why we haven't had visitors. Pollution just hasn't reached them yet. Again, there could be bug bases where they've expanded that I couldn't see, and because there's no radar up there. That's what I really should do, is put radar up there so I can see what's going on. But I'm just going to let them attack, just so you can see what it looks like. Oops. I don't want you there. I want you here. Did you go in the right place? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I didn't really leave myself enough room, did I? I need to build a little mall so I can build some stuff. Let's see. I can go out of this. I don't want to go the other side of the power though, because I might want to expand power. That was poor planning on my part. Let's see. Where do I want to build? I need to build my science and stuff. I need to go, if I leave room for power to double power, that would be over here somewhere, so where I'm standing, like that. So I could build there. Let me put a belt here, just to kind of remember. Come on, pick up the belt. There we go. Just stay to the right of that. Anyway, so this episode was really about smelting. So I've got iron plate laid out. I've got one build. I've got copper plate in one build. Now the last one would be steel. Steel needs iron ore and coal, just like the others. But with steel, you need to, and that was my stone smelting there. But with steel, you need to smelt iron plates. So what I do typically for steel is, I could put it up here. No, I like it over here better. It's more protected over here. Two ways you can do steel is you can build an iron plate smelter, and then just feed those iron plate into another smelter and smelt the iron plate, and that will give you steel. That's what I was doing over there with that little setup. What I typically do though is I typically build a smelter that it looks like this. So I would take this iron smelter. Let me get a copy of this. Give me a copy of this. Oh, I already have this, so this is my standard blueprint. Anyway, I would do something like this. I would take this, like that, and then I would take this half, oops, not that, this half, Control X. I would move this down, like that, get that out of the way. Then I would feed one of, so I would do just like this iron ore and coal and smelt it into iron plate. And then instead of putting the iron plate onto a belt, this would be another row of furnaces down here, like this. Like, oops, like that. So iron ore and coal, just like before, put it into a furnace, smelt it into iron plate, and then it takes the iron plate out of that furnace and puts it down here into this furnace to make steel. Now, how do you get the coal into there? Lots of different ways to do it. I did undergrounds on my blueprint, and so that I could use small electric poles. If you use long-handed inserters, you can do, and this may be simpler if you're building from scratch. You could do two belts like this, and you could say one of these belts is going to be coal, and the other belt's going to be steel. So this is where the steel is going to be smelted in this row of furnaces here, but you need to get coal in there. So if this was coal on this belt, then we could put coal from here, like that. That would give us coal in there to smelt steel, okay? And then the steel, the output of this furnace, could go down here onto this belt. So that would be a long-handed inserter, like that. And that would put steel down here. So that will work. Now, how do you power this? There's no place to put electric poles in there now because it's solid inserters. So you can do, instead of the wooden electric poles, you can do, well, it was kind of a catch-22. It requires steel to make them. You can do the medium electric poles, which I haven't researched yet. That requires electric energy distribution research, and that allows you to make medium electric poles. That requires red and green science. You can do, in my blueprint, I did it with the small electric pole, and I put the small electric pole in the belt, like in places where I could put it, like this, right here. So, like that. I deleted a section of belt and put that in there, and I should probably put it in a bad place, but so then you can do this and put an underground like that. So I'll put the pole in there. I'll put these in there so you can actually see them a little easier. Like that. That allows you to power. Oops, this is was this steel or coal? I forgot what I said. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's say this is coal. So I need to get coal into there, and then I need to get the steel out of there, like that. And so by having that electric pole in here, basically in line with the belt, there I can do it that way. And then it would do the same thing. I would just do this same scheme down here, like that. Like that is how I did it. So it just repeats. Just electric pole underground, belt underground, electric pole, and then long-handed inserters and regular inserters in there like that. And that will, and then you can they can be powered. They're powered like that. So that's how I did it in various ways to get power up there. If you make the medium electric poles, if you go ahead and create steel, which I have, I mean, I have some steel somewhere over here. I haven't researched them yet. Did I? No, I did not research electric energy distribution because it requires red and green science, and I did not make green science yet. If you do that, if you have medium electric poles, they have a larger area. They cover more. The area of influence where you're connected is bigger than it is with the small one. So with those medium electric poles, you don't need to put the undergrounds in here. You could actually take a medium electric pole and plop it down like where this one is, and it would cover the inserters down here. So if this were a medium electric pole right here, it would power these inserters because they have a bigger coverage area. So that's what most people do. Is probably, well, I think so. I think that's what most people do is use electric energy distribution and get medium electric poles. I just didn't do green science yet. So anyway, that'll do it for today. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it very much. I will stand over here so I know what I was working on. I need to get the science running, the green science running next time anyway. This one, logistics science. We have automation science. I actually need to get both of them built better. So I'll work on that next time. So see you next time.